gentlemen, this is Ukulele Bill. Now this here is younger. Maybe I'll try to act younger, do some rock and roll, get my mind back to a younger time. Maybe I will get a rah-rah and try to be younger. However, when I was on vacation, I played at the Empire Theater and Water Street. Played a lot of rock and roll music. Had to play a lot of slow songs too. My energy level was not the greatest. If I look younger, try to get this old mind to regenerate. Get back the magic, or get the magic back. Hey, I'm 78. Ask me if I care. Okay, this one here is called AI. Ladies and gentlemen, 78 years old and getting used to AI. Okay, all I have to do is mention a subject. Push a button, AI. There is another song. I'd never do that. Is wrong. I'd rather use my brain. If the song is not good, so be it. I am not a good writer or singer. I know, however, I will never stop till I know somewhere will be the song that'll make me established of great talent. I love what I do. Someday, someone by the name of Fu, I will not stop till I do. Yeah, well, AI. I just mentioned a subject, and AI, there's a song. However, folks, I won't stop until I meet who. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jason. Not Jason. Jason with a C. Sometimes these microphones make you mispronounce the word that you're looking for. Chasing down a dream, going wherever it takes me. Trying for a miracle. What was I thinking? At my age, it's just a dream. Thanks anyway. Not in it for the money. Make all the people happy all the time. But maybe I can make some people happy some of the time. At this time, my views went from 7054 down to 4450. I do not have the time to reach the number of views to make enough in royalties. Won't live that long. Ladies and gentlemen, as songwriters, we're out there, it's just a dream. At my age, hey, I do it for fun, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is Compete. Okay. All right. While other songwriters come and go, just another songwriter. However, I'm unknown, but I will keep on writing and recording new songs and albums because I enjoy what I do. If I keep on trying to compete against younger famous entertainers in my senior year, we'll lose interest. I will burn out easily. If I get too involved, we'll get sick. Have to deal with the IRS. No way, baby. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, no way, baby. I am not going to get into that. You know, you go out there, you know, and you want to get on a record label. Okay, what's your social security number? Forget it, folks. Hey, that's the way I look at life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this here is a tribute to a good friend of mine. His name is Mike. And this is how it came to be. Gave me the name Ukulele Bill. He was also able to get me on Channel 12 called Street Series, and Channel 10, a show called Show Us Something Good. Also right up in the Sun Chronicle. Also on Channel 12, it was a cold day, 32 degrees in his backyard, train tracks in the back of his yard. He says, all I need is for the trains come by. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's 12 degrees. It was blowing cold. And as soon as he said that about the trains, this is what happened. One going north, another one going south at the same time. We never laughed so hard, but not even the trains running could spoil that interview that I had. I would Channel 12. Thanks, Mike. Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, it was I had on a pair of mittens, a wool hat. The poor photographer tried to set up his cameras. He's there. He's all bundled up. It seems like he's got a tent around him. But I'll tell you something, folks, what a day that was. All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this here is a short song, but it has a great message. Graduation class told me June 16th, 1961 was one of the largest. I am grateful to be among the group of us that we meet at Davenport's in East Providence once a month. We try to keep the spirit of that night. We always Look, maybe the group will be more at one day a month. Our class reunion will be held at Lincoln Woods, starting at 12 o'clock, probably lasting to 5 or longer, on August 25th. Folks, we're both 78 years old. Let's make this the largest reunion ever. Many folks never show up at their class reunions. That is sad. If your school has a class reunion, try to go. Life is too short. Time goes by too fast. Get to as many reunions as possible. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, once a month we meet at the at that restaurant. Usually maybe 14 of us. Sometimes we've had a lot more, but hopefully we can get more people there. And just found out a fantastic friend of mine whose name I will not mention because had just passed away. To the class of 1965, Tolman, be there, folks. Our class is dwindling fast. So get there and meet all of us, and we'll be mighty happy to see every one of you there. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Seventh Album. Whew. Man, what an announcement that was. Okay. As I lay on my deck, I'm writing a new song. At 1661, I'm thinking about arriving back in 2026. The sun finally came out, maybe for the third time in the 2 weeks that we were there. Arrival of my seventh album came out on June 16th. Is the number when we graduated. I'm looking over a pretty sight. Having played at the Empire Theater here on Block Island, we'll be entertaining there. For me, ladies and gentlemen, being on vacation is writing songs and performing for free, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it was a vacation for my wife, though. She'd rather sit on the porch, do a couple of puzzles, and I don't think she liked hearing me singing and playing the ukulele all the time. However, All right, this here is We're Home. Oh, whoop-dee-doo. Ha ha. Okay, here we go. Here we are at home at McDonald's, where all is lost. You know something? on Block Island. At the buffet, breakfast is always good. Service is always great. However, not meet who. I'd spend longer. When the weather was starting to get better, well, we had to leave. Someday I will always go with our own driver. Whoever is the person because every time, I'd like to take a tour here, to take a tour there. Sometimes you can't get a hold of a taxi. But someday we'll be there with our own driver. Unbelievable. Oh, God. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy. This here is called Miracle. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see if I can find where I start here. Need a miracle if I can confirm. All the people who are following me, my viewers would grow. However, because of all the scams, when they end up asking for money, if I don't know what this, not interested in ukulele music, viewers get less, well, let it be. I'm trying to get by on my professional ability. I am a professional trying to be serious. I'm a serious songwriter. However, if I'm not young, handsome, cannot dance, a simple song only once in a while, then so be it. I will not have a band. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me find out if I can. All right, now I'm not gonna. All right, something, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting down there again. Oh, okay, here we go. Weather on Block Island. Let's see if I can get without a glare over here. Okay. Here we are on Block Island. Winter has returned. June 9th to the 20th. Temperature in the low 60s. Rain, windy and cold. Usually on June 18th, warmer. When leaving, I heard complaints every day. But we had someone giving us a ride to the town, picking us up from town. But I heard still had complaints. First in 8 years that we had that I was treated like royalty. I played almost every day. In 2 weeks. But it's better than back home. Not yet meet who. But had great views. I was treated like a royalty. But someone out there was giving me hidden messages, trying to get me to quit. Yeah, entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, has a lot of difficulties. And it's like, 73 years, ladies and gentlemen, to get to where I am. My own show, radio station and stuff like that. I think a lot of people may be jealous. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but whether that's true or not, hey. Okay. Oh God, am I gonna sing that one? Ooh wee. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Okay. At least I had a great time. Okay. My wife and I to Block Island Ferry. Stay at the 1661. Had a great buffet breakfast. Best in the land. The workers were great. They worked as a machine. Gave a great service. Oh, okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, I'm trying to get in, but, I look at it this way, folks. If I try to get in a song where I don't have much time, I seem to make up a lot of mistakes. And ladies and gentlemen, I do not want to be known as an entertainer who makes a lot of mistakes. Oh, hey, something, that's, something, that might not be a bad idea. I may get bad publicity for being an entertainer who makes a lot of mistakes. However, do I want to be known as that kind of person? No. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a professional, and I don't have a songwriter. I am him. I don't have a person who does the music for me like AI. I am that person. And I'm lucky that I'm here at Channel 9. The people that run the station, they always seem to make me sound better than what I am. Thank you, kids. Mighty obliged. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a great time here. And, hey, once in a while, give me either a yes or a no. And if you give me a no, hey, at least you gave me your opinion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had a great time today. And and I'll do it. I'll do it again next week, and maybe I'll write some better songs from here to then. Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. I always have a great time here, and you may not think I'm a professional, ladies and gentlemen, but I am. And someone will say, "Hey, Bill, are you bragging or complaining?" Hey, maybe a little bit of each, huh, folks? Hey, 73 years, baby. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now till we meet again, adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. Hey, thanks a lot, and thanks a lot for the kids here at Channel 9. I have a great time, and I can see it now that they can't wait to put on my song. So hey, take care, folks. Bye-bye.